We hated Obama like you hate Trump. Except we hated Obama because he hates America. You hate Trump because you hate America.
See, we told you how it was going to begin, and then we told you how it was going to end. Look at this shit.
Very happy and excited that Trump won. As far as financially, obviously nothing's really changed. We're still under the Biden administration, but I know that it is coming. And so I admit, I regret my vote for Donald Trump. I regret it because I needed these changes sooner. I needed the prices to go down sooner so that I didn't drain out my big...
See, some of y'all are still in the find and find out stage. See, most of y'all thought that when he was elected, he was going to change everything for you. Didn't realize that his first 100 days, he didn't give two shits about you. Every executive order was for something else besides what you thought it was going to be for. He's a businessman, so I'm not even sure why you guys are even surprised. These type of people don't go through everyday American shit. You thought he was going to feel your pain or he was going to help you out with what you was going through? Good old Daddy Donnie got your ass again. Hey, as I always say, this is who y'all voted for.
Oh, shit. Shit. I was chasing after one of those elusive fucks. I got away. Guess I got no fucks left to give this Trump voter.
So really just kind of all of a sudden, within maybe like a day's notice, I was basically told that tomorrow is your last day. I almost feel like, you know, so much for serving my country all these years. We literally get slapped in the face. Nobody really seen this coming. Even the people that did probably vote for Donald Trump.
No one saw it coming? There wasn't even one sign, not even 34 signs to start with? None?
And now they're like basically denying our unemployment compensation claims. So they're starving us out at the same time. How am I going to pay my bills?
How you gonna pay your bills? Maybe you can cash in on all those liberal tears you've been harvesting all these years.
I feel like everybody really needs to do their homework a lot more in depth next time come voting time to really try to figure out who these people are deep down inside.
All the homework you need to do is just pull your head out of your privileged ass. You don't need a deep dive. Trump wears who he is out for everyone to see. It's there, man. It was all there.
Hi, everyone. So I'm with one of my really good friends. She voted for Trump.
Mm-hmm. Regret.
And you know what? Well, yes. But guess what? It's not time for us to do that. The time is come for us to figure this shit out. Okay?
It's time. The medical field is getting fucked right now.
Right. So when the healthcare starts to be affected, we're fucked.
We're all fucked.
Yeah, we're all fucked.
Yeah.
So guys, we have got to get this together. I get that we're all like, fuck Trump and fuck everything and fuck these people that voted for him. But guess what? We're all in this together. Right? Yes.
Yes.
And I know people want to hear that you regret your vote.
As of right now, I'm very unhappy with where we are economically, for sure. It worries me.
But guess what?
We're all
this needed to happen. We needed for him to win, rigged or not, for him to win and for all of us to come together. So what we are saying tonight, let's come together. Exactly. Let's come together. We're all Americans.
Stop the division.
Stop blaming. Stop saying what if, what coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it together.
We have to at this point.
Yeah, we need to.
It's bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna face some shit.
Yeah. Because she's in the hospital setting. She's an RNFA. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's a registered
nurse first assistant.
That's right. Which helps surgeons assist in surgery, right?
Everybody's doing layoffs. Hospitals are doing layoffs because they can't afford the supplies because the tariffs are too high.
Right. So, guys,
if the medical field is suffering, imagine what everybody else is doing.
Right. And if it's hitting the medical field, trust me, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
When they're laying off people in the hospitals.
Because they can't afford supplies.
Exactly. So, guys, God bless America. We need to get it fucking together.
Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So with the current price of groceries, current prices of things and all that, lots and lots of MAGAs are currently regretting their vote, Some of them are coming out online to say it, while you still have people who are not so bold to even accept the fact that they are going through a lot, let alone accepting that they made a huge mistake in the first place. Yeah, you also have people who are like, we are not regretting anything. This is exactly what we voted for. But some of them are on the internet showing it that truly we made a mistake and we regret our vote. Lots of people are coming out to also call them out for their BS in the first place. Now, wherever we are right now, you guys caused it. This is what you voted for. This is your cause. If you never did this, maybe everybody would have been okay without any stress, right? People would have just been fine, right? Why other people are like, oh, what would she have done differently? If Kamala had won the election, probably we would have been in a worse mess because she's a woman and she doesn't know a lot about, presidency and all of that. A lot of people are just coming out to say so many things. Some people are not just accepting the fact that Kamala might do a better job, who knows, right? They still believe that if she knew better, maybe they would have done better during the Biden administration. And people tend to forget that Kamala was just a vice president and not the president. So somehow she doesn't make the decisions. Instead, she supports emotion. So guys, I'm just going to let this video show, then we'll come back and talk more. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. Credit to all creators on this video. So let's go watch, then we'll come back with the commentary.
I know you don't like Trump, but you have to admit, things are going so well. He lowered the cost of prescription drugs. He housed homeless veterans. Grocery prices and gas prices are going down. This is what we voted for. Okay, but none of that happened. Yes, it did. I can show you the executive orders. No, I know about the executive orders. Do you know how executive orders work? Yeah, the president orders it and it has to be done. Nope, that's not how it works. Executive orders can only direct the executive branch in existing law, and it can tell agencies what to prioritize, but it can't get rid of laws, it can't create new laws, it can't fund things, it can't defund things. In fact, it would be against the Constitution. Article 1 gives Congress power of the purse. Well, I mean, he has to do something. The crooked Democrats won't let him get anything done. Except Democrats can't stop him. Republicans have a majority in the House and the Senate, so all he has to do is govern in accordance with the Constitution and get bills passed through Congress. So why isn't he doing that? It would probably just take too long. I mean, sure, the process takes time, but trying to govern via executive order will take longer because most of them are being held up in court right now. Well, I'm sure there's a reason he's doing it this way. I mean, he wouldn't do it if he didn't think it was going to work. Honestly, I don't think he really cares if it works or not. I don't think he actually cares about those things happening. Don't be ridiculous. He cares about us. He knows what it's like to be a working middle class person. I mean, okay, maybe he doesn't know what it's like, but he cares about us. Okay, then why not actually try to get these things done in a meaningful way that will actually stick, like going through Congress? Is it possible he's just making these executive orders and tweeting out these things so that you guys think he's getting things accomplished because you don't really know how the government works and he's distracting you from what's actually going on? What do you mean what's actually going on? Well, I mean, crashing the economy with the useless trade war and tanking all our 401ks while he simultaneously makes hundreds of millions on his crypto Trump meme scheme, and then trying to usurp power from the legislative branch and the judicial branch so that it solely resides in the executive branch himself, and then sending legal residents to foreign gulags without due process, and then threatening to spend habeas corpus, and then asking Bukele to make more prisons for homegrown American citizens to be sent to El Salvador, and then accepting a $400 million luxury jet from Qatar, which is in violation of the Emoluments Clause of the Constitution. But they just penned a $5.5 billion Trump golf course real estate deal in Qatar, so nothing to see here, right? Trump derangement syndrome much? Right.
Is anyone else convinced that the only reason we can't have good social safety programs in the United States, like a good social healthcare system and a good safety net system, is because of the bunch of white people who are racist? And here's what I mean. I am convinced that if you could tell the racists that only white people would get food stamps and universal healthcare and universal basic income, they would all vote for it. The only reason they don't want to vote for it is because they're afraid that black people and people of color might get it. And I can prove it. Look at back in the day, there used to be public pools in almost every town in the South. No matter how big or small the town was, they used to have a public pool. And then after the Civil Rights Act, they had to start letting people of color into their public pools. And white people decided they would rather fill the pools with concrete and let nobody swim than have to swim with black people. And I'm convinced the same thing happens with our social safety net. These people would rather suffer themselves than help black people too. I am so convinced this is why this country is so fucked.
If Donald Trump could make the cost of living so affordable that you only needed one person per household to be able to sustain the family, look out. Because as many girl bosses on this app, God bless you, but there are a whole ton of us that no longer want to girl boss. You want to know what I want to do? I want to stay home, cook healthy meals from scratch. I want to take care of my grass so that my husband, after he's worked his 50 hours a week, doesn't have to come home and take care of that too. I want to have pretty gifts at Christmas. I want to be able to spend time with my family instead of with Ted in accounting. I want to go to my nephew's hockey game and sponsor their team and bake goods and do all of that. Why? I'm tired. I'm tired of the grind. I'm tired of having to do both. At what point in our society did we say that women were no longer able to do this? When did that happen?
A lot of people voted because they wanted to have an affordable living, like cost of feeding, cost of food, cost of everything should really go down. But it looks like those prices are even going higher than it was in the first place. A lot of these people wanted themselves or their spouses to be able to do this 50-50 thing and just be fine, or this one go to work while this one stay home and manage the home front. They just wanted to have a simple lifestyle like the rest of the world. But it seems like the tariffs and every other policies that have been passed does not even want all of that for them, right? Like he had other plans, but why they have other plans and it's really affecting them mentally. Some of them have come out to really share with us why they voted in the first place and all the things they were looking out for. All of a sudden, they are not seeing those things, so they feel so bad about it. Guys, I feel so bad for them as well, because this is something that you have been thinking all your life that this was going to happen the way you wanted it. You saw it, you envisaged it, but it looks like everything that you have dreamt of is really going down the drain. Now, so many people wanted the whole America First thing. The reason why I'm voting is because I wanted America to be first in the mouth of anybody. But it looks like, I don't know, from what we're seeing, does it look like America is still great or is going to be great? Okay, you know, the whole slogan, make America great again. I was going to that point where we will say that America has gotten great, okay, or we are going to say that America is building on its way to greatness. Then of course, are we still going to get to that point where everybody will be fine, making their money without issues, without fear of ICE coming to pick them at courthouses, without them having to work all year long and still have nothing to really show for it? Somebody once said in one of these videos that, you know what, they may never be really rich ever in this life. And it really got to me. I'm like, why would somebody work for the whole year, work for the rest of your life and never plan on being rich? And that's the reality facing a lot of Americans, because they may never be rich and they understand that fact, that no matter how you work, you just work, pay rent, buy food, and you're fine. Paycheck to paycheck is fine. So you're not able to even have a savings of your own in any point in time. So that's why it's as if all these people are just finding out that, you know what, we made a huge mistake in the first place. Maybe we would have thought it wise to consider the woman instead of considering a man, right? And I feel so sad for them because it is hitting them badly. Okay, why what some of them, I don't feel so sad for a lot of them though, because this is all they wanted consequences, elections. Okay, like some people will say that elections do have consequences. I guess these are the consequences they were all talking about, because I didn't understand why they said that in the first place. But I think that at this point we have all arrived at a junction where people can literally say we regret our vote and we wish we had done something better, right? But guys, I'm just going to let these videos pause here. Okay, can we just help it pause here? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment. Let's have that conversation in the comment section, and please do what, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see you all on my next video, guys. Bye.